Okay, today we're going to take a look at English for bank tellers. English for bank tellers. Hey, if you like getting English lessons like this, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel right down there. Okay, so what is a bank teller? What's a bank teller? Do you know? Well, a bank teller is a person who works in a bank and helps people with things about money. For example, they might help someone withdraw money. Withdraw means to take out. Okay, they might help someone deposit money. Deposit means to put in. And, they might help someone open a new bank account. Okay, or they might help someone pay bills. Okay, so these are some very common things that bank tellers do every day. Now, if you go to a bank, you will probably see maybe 5 or 6 bank tellers all, standing in a line, doing their work. And if you're a bank teller, you'll probably have to say this quite often. I can help you over here. Hi, excuse me, I can help you over here, right? Because sometimes when people are waiting in line, they're not exactly sure, when someone is free to help them. So you might be sitting over there, and so you need to get their attention, right? You can say, hi, I can help you over here, okay? And then when the person comes to the counter, okay, this area is called the counter. This is called the counter. The teller stands behind the counter. And when the person comes to the counter, then what are you going to say? Well, you should just say, hi. Hi, how are you? That's a very polite thing to say. And then you can ask them, how can I help you today? How can I help you today? Okay. And then they will say maybe this, I would like to withdraw some money. I would like to withdraw. Remember, withdraw means to take out. I would like to withdraw some money. And then you should say, sure, I can help you with that. Sure, I can help you with that. Okay. And then you probably say this, if you could insert your card and enter your PIN. Okay, here in Canada at the banks, when you go, to the counter and you type in your PIN. Now, if you don't know how to do that, or if you don't do that right away, then the bank teller will say this, if you could insert your card, right, into the machine and enter your PIN. If you could just insert your card and enter your PIN, then they can, on their screen, on the bank teller screen, then they can see all your information. Okay, and then if you're the teller, you can say, all right, you can take out your card. All right, you can take out your card, because now they see all your information on their screen. So you can take out your card and put it back in your wallet. Okay, then you can say, okay, how much would you like to withdraw? How much would you like to withdraw today? Okay, and then let's say that person says $500. $500. Then you can say, sure, would you like it in $100 notes? Sure, would you like it all in $100 notes? Okay, here in Canada, the $100 bill is the biggest bill we have in our cash. So the person will probably just want $500 bills, right? He wanted $500, so it makes the most sense to just give him 5 $100 bills. But, sometimes people want different amounts. He might want it in $50 bills or $20 bills. So you should ask him this. You should say, sure, would you like it all in $100 bills? Notes and bills mean the same thing. So then you can say, sure, I'll get that for you right away. Sure, I'll get that for you right away. Then you go and you get him his cash, right? And then you can say, I'll just count this for you to make sure we have the right amount. I'll just count this for you to make sure we have the right amount, okay? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Okay, great. We have the right amount. And then you can say, is there anything else I can help you with today? Is there anything else I can help you with today? And then he might say, no, that's it, thanks. No, that's it, thanks. And then you might say this, would you like a receipt for the transaction? Would you like a receipt? Okay, a receipt is this paper thing here that says he withdrew $500. I think most of the time bank tellers ask me that. They ask me, would you like a receipt? Or maybe they just give me a receipt. I'm not sure. I've never worked as a bank teller before. Have you worked as a bank teller? Okay, then after that, if they don't need any more help, you can just say, have a great day. Have a great day. And that's it. Now, it's the same if someone wants to deposit money. Everything is exactly the same, except you will ask them, how much would you like to deposit today? How much would you like to deposit? Okay, now let's imagine that person wants to open a new account, right? He says, I would like to open a new account. What are you going to say? Well, you should say, sure, I can help you with that. Sure, I can help you with that. Okay, then you might ask this. Do you have government issued ID on you? Do you have any government issued ID? Because to open a bank account here in Canada, you need some government ID, maybe your driver's license or a passport or something like that, right? So you can ask this, do you have any government issued ID on you? Okay, and then you can say, all right, would you like to open a checking account or a savings account? All right, would you like to open a checking account or a savings account? Then he might say, a checking account. Okay, and then you can say this. Have you already seen the accounts we offer? Have you already seen the accounts we offer? Maybe he's already looked on the website and he knows which account he wants to open. If he has not seen those, you can give him a brochure. Okay, this is called a brochure with all the different kinds of bank accounts that your bank offers. Okay, take a look at this. This is a screenshot from the RBC bank here in Canada. RBC is one of the biggest banks here in Canada. Okay, so what do we have here? We have some different options. There's a VIP banking, that's $30 a month. Okay, and we have some more here. This is day-to-day banking. This one is only $4 a month. Okay, so there are different options, right? It's a $10 one, a $14 one. They all have different features and different benefits. Okay, so they might look at the brochure for a few minutes and say, I would like to choose the day-to-day banking for $4 a month. Okay, and then you can say, all right, I'll just get that set up for you here. All right, I'll just get that set up for you here. Usually it only takes, a few minutes to set up a new bank account. Okay, and then you might need some of their information though to set up the account. So you could say, could I get your phone number? Could I get your phone number? Then he will give you the phone number. And then you might ask this. You could say, is your address the same as on your driver's license? Is your address, because you need to put in their address, when you make their bank account. So you already have their ID, right? He already gave you his driver's license, and the driver's license has the address on there. But sometimes the address is different, right? So you could ask this, is your address the same as the address on your driver's license? Okay, and then after it's finished, then you can say this, all right, it's all set up. Here's your new debit card. All right, it's all set up. Here's your new debit card. Okay, look at this, a nice new bank card. Bank card and debit card are the same, right? They might call it a bank card or a debit card. Okay, now after the account is set up, you want to make sure that the person understands the account, right? So then you can say, I'll just go over the features of this account with you. I'll just go over the features of this account with you. Okay, then you can tell them about things like this. What are the monthly fees for the account? How many transactions do they get every month? Some bank accounts, I think, only have like 10 transactions per month, which is not very many. But, a good bank account like the VIP bank account, that would have unlimited transactions. And another feature is overdraft protection. That means if you spend all the money in your bank account, you can still spend a little bit more and they won't punish you, but you have to pay that back after probably a month. Okay, so very often bank accounts have a $500 overdraft protection in case you buy something that is more expensive than the money you have in your account. So then you can go negative, a few $100s, and it's okay. Then there might be a fee. There might be like a $5 fee or something. But this is a feature of most accounts. I think I've always had it with every bank account I've had here in Canada. Then after everything's done, you can just say, have a great day. Have a great day. Okay? And that's it. Okay? Now, one useful thing I want to teach you, if you run into any problems or if you don't know the answer to something, you can say this. If you wouldn't mind waiting for a minute, I'll just ask my manager about this. If you wouldn't mind waiting just for a minute, I'll go ask my manager about this. Okay, then you go ask your manager, and when you know the answer, then you can come back and you can say this. Thanks so much for waiting. Thank you so much for waiting. Or thank you so much for your patience. I have the answer. Okay, then when everything is finished, then you can say everything is good to go. Okay, your account is set up. Here's your card. Here's your driver's license back. Everything is good to go. Okay, that means everything is finished and he can leave. Okay, so let's do some homework. How much money would you like to earn as a bank teller? If you work as a bank teller, maybe you don't want to work as a bank teller, but if you're watching this video, you might want to work as a bank teller. So I want to ask you, how much money would you like to earn as a bank teller? Here in Canada, bank tellers make about $35,000 to $40,000 a year. That's like the basic. That's like the starting salary for a bank teller, about $35,000 to $40,000 a year. Would you like that, or would you like less? Or would you like more? Let me know down there in the comments, and I'll see you guys over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.